Dust is a grimdark survival simulator taking place 20 years after the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. You are not the courier, but the survivor, and it's your sole mission to escape, and maybe unravel the secrets of the history that this new Mojave created following the fall. The NCR annexed Vegas and branded the courier a terrorist. They experimented with the cloud following the discovery of the Madre. Once all hell broke loose, the NCR abandoned everything amidst a rebellion. Whoever's left fights to survive. Ammo is gold and supplies are dwindling. Can you escape with your sanity? This is my story. Dust. It's been 20 years since it all went wrong. The fall, everything with the cloud, the Madre, and the fallout of the NCR's second invasion of the Mojave. The BLW was able to maintain our usual operations until that bastard Royce hired us to keep an eye on their new lab inside the Lucky 38. They kicked out that terrorist from Vegas and took over. We thought our good rep with the NCR would have given us some immunity, but that wasn't the case. Men were reported missing and our HQ raided. What was left of us made a mad dash to the casino to rescue anyone, but then the cloud came. I can't recall what happened next. There was fighting, screaming, and death as the red cloud spread across the strip, across the Mojave. We fled. We fled Freeside, we fled Vegas, and the last lights of civilization died behind us. We hoped to take a vertibird from McCarran, but that was sealed off. NCR kept shooting at us, telling us to get in line. We kept running. Hijacked a truck until it was shot by some of those rebels, and we booked it to the last safe house to hold out. Now we're running out of food, water, and hope. We don't know how long it's been. Some scavs broke down our door recently. It's not safe. Sour scars from the cloud are killing him, or so he tells me. Soaring says we have to leave to get a new home to wait it out. We leave in the morning. Sauer rallied us after many chases from tunnelers and survivors, immediately opening fire on us. We left the safe house, traveling west along the hills towards Nipton. He stood atop a fallen satellite, proclaiming that we aren't hiding anymore, that we're going to escape the Mojave at all costs. We had some food and water, but needed a camp. We pushed the Mojave outpost. We saw a campfire and decided to make ourselves some new friends. Cooking food and licking our wounds, we prepare for the trek to the outpost. The two soldiers standing tall amidst the dust storm. The answer has to be there. In the morning, we'll be in good hands. Cannibals overran the place. Fucking monsters in the eyes of God, Zion, and man. They killed my friends. I knew these soldiers. I knew Cass. The gate is locked and we can't climb. We can't get out. We fought some survivors along the road to Prim. We came up from the south road leading straight to the town center. We expected friendlies, but Cyrus saw them eating someone in an alley. He opened fire, and Soren gave his war cry. The entire town stormed us with makeshift weapons and firearms.
I'm here. Whoa, whoa.
All of them. Cannibals. Did the entire town just lose their fucking minds? Did supplies run out after the NCR bailed? Could have sworn I saw old Nash among them, among the bodies. We didn't eat any of the people they cut up. No sign of any friendly faces so far. Found a note on a body. There was apparently some kidnapped folk trying to escape with the help of their friends. Once we rested up, we went across to try and find them, but they shot at us and left us no choice. Armstrong says he has friends at Good Springs, so that's next. Trudy would surely help us. That and old Mitch. Getting there was troublesome, but once we snuck past the tunnelers, we came upon the town inn. Don't know what, but scavenging was an issue. We heard noises from the hill, and going up there we found a madman who wanted death. We got into an argument about where to go next. We spent hours debating. We ended up resting in that shack outside of town. Then the radio buzzed. A voice came over the radio. It was Royst, one of the NCR head honchos that hired us. We thought he died in the assault on the Strip alongside everyone else. He told us as well as anyone else listening to head to the old Black Mountain. There would be help there. NCR. What choice do we have? Well, we leave the next morning. On the way, we stopped by the hidden valley to raid the bunkers. They were either empty or sealed tight. No BOS anywhere. According to the terminal's logs, the NCR stormed the place. Don't think a metalhead survived. up to the mountain, up to safety.
Hey! Is on your trail, my lord. The storm is stormy high. You've been dying to be set free. Oh, because those hunting hounds. Doctors and feathers for pills. Watch for ones that don't crack. They're dangerous like barbed wire toys. Oh, stormy, stormy minds.
Shot at. They wanted us to give them everything and follow a dock. They got aggressive. Someone shot. Bodies started dropping. Turns out they were turning people into ghouls, just some sort of drug and other fucking experiments. Killed everyone, even the scientists who begged. Raided their supplies. Sleeping their thoughts and head to Novak. There has to be some haven out here, right? Everywhere we go, there's either cannibals or we're immediately shot at. And people that they just stare and camp out. We've raced every place we've been. The town was no different. Some cult of cannibals fucking formed a legion. Bastards took over the place. Rushed us screaming about motel, their god. 20 dead now. At this point, we ought to stop trying to be friendly. Shoot first. God forgive me, but this place is hell. We're scrounging for everything. The stress is killing me. Maybe resting in a bungalow will help. We found a flyer for a settlement in the Vegas sewers. Maybe there's some home after all. But my hopes are running thin. Traveled to the 188 post and slaughtered a horde of ghouls. In the wreck we found a note. Someone wants me to meet them at the Ultralux in 3 days. Sarah says it's a trap, but we'll check it out. He wants to raid the armory at McCarran. The radio buzzed again, saying Camp Golf has been re-established. The Royce Bernard expedition guarantee. I plan to hit them that night. I'm gonna kill all those fucking bastards. NCR, real deal, and ready to help. Whole platoon we butchered as they slept. We went through their things, we took what we could carry and left. There's some smoke in the dried up lake. So I went to check it out on his own. Hopefully we'll be back in the morning. Kept going through all that shit and found a key to get into Vegas. Apparently the expedition was trying to recover all their experiments and data from the strip. Fucking bastards. Keep fucking killing people. These people no different. So what if we killed them? So what if we shot first? We did what we had to survive. Sours come back. He was carrying some blood-stained note in new gear. He found that terrorist the NCR evicted all those ages ago. Killed him and took his will. Plans to send it out once we escape. Soaring has stored as much food as possible. Torched the building as we left. To the sewers then. dodged the cloud and ghouls, and we made it. Ladder broke as soaring came down. No going back now. Home, sweet home. Don't go back. We won't go back. Won't go back. Won't go back. No, 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 no. Don't go back. We don't go back. We finally escaped after days, weeks, I don't know, but the whole place was filled with fucking goddamn cannibals. Maybe 100? All dead. We killed them all. We killed them all. We killed them all. Kill them all. I'm struggling with my faith. What we did, what we've seen, can't erase that. Can't wash it away. Something broke and we can't replace it. Can't fix it. Can't fix it. McCarran's sealed. There has to be another way in. We're off to Freeside to break into the Ultralux to meet that stranger. But first we found a note about a northern passage, an escape route. Sarah led the charge through the dust storms, and I'm just hoping it's finally an escape. 3 days and 3 nights we scoured the north until we found it. We shot 2 people inside, and after checking them, we found a note detailing the horror that awaited us. Then we got into another argument. I wanted to head to the strip to get answers rather than face what lied ahead. Sarah disagreed, saying that there was nothing left here, that we could do it. Soaring still hasn't spoken since the sewers. But there was Royst. We have a chance to stop any more of this madness from happening again. That fucking expedition has to die. Royst has to die. But Sarah said we tried already when we stormed the Lucky 38. That there was nothing left but ruins. I told him that if we don't find anything, we'll leave. It was a promise. All of us were going to escape. We marched on Freeside immediately. Listening to the radio, Royce made threats against us that we'll never find out what lies at the Lux. Sarah said all reports at Gulf detailed a contingency left at the old Mormon fort. Freeside was hell. We took the fort and its munitions, but Soaring's dead. We buried him with what we could. Off to the strip. The cloud burned my lungs and face in the fight. Sarah dragged me out and bandaged my face. Ghouls everywhere. The cloud and dust. We're almost there. Time to see what remains.
säker samtal ang karibuan och tror
The lucky 38, with all its hellish glory, still remains in its filth. Our men still lie on the table. The cloud's going to kill me if I go out again. It covers the entirety of New Vegas. Another protector. Tsar held me inside one of the hazmat suits. He decried the entire mission. Said to just kill him. That Soren was dead and it was my fault. I said that we were almost there, that we could find the man and kill Royst for what he did. It's all Royst. He lured us here. Lured us to traps every time, and now it was time to pay for all the hell he made. We'll push into the Gomorrah. The gate is welded shut. We have no other choice. We'll kill every single one of them to get there. No matter the cost, I will find the end of this mystery. God has willed it. I have willed it. The Ultralux will answer everything. Everything will make sense. It'll all be worth it when I get there. I swear it. I swear everything we've done will have been worth it. When we leave here, I know it. I just know it. It has to be. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know how I'll live if we don't get something out of this. What will Soaring have died for? The Mojave and Vegas Strip are godforsaken, I'll tell you that. I made it. I made it to the place. Sour. He did it. At some point in the fighting, he screamed, "Run!" And I did. I didn't look back. Now that I'm here, I'll get it. What all this was about. What all that mystery was about. That note wanted what did it want, and I need to know. Then I'll have Roy's severed head for everything he's done to us. There's nothing. Another fucking dead end. The Madre? How the hell do I get there? How do I get there? McCarran sealed it off and I led my friends to... Fuck! How's it feel? To come this far and get nothing but misery and death? Do the blood of the cloud victims not pave the way to heaven? Royst, where the hell are you, son of a bitch? Right across the street. You passed me. Come to the Tops Presidential. I'll be waiting. When I find you, I'll make you pay for all of this. All of this is on you. And Bernard, I'll gut her too. Your experiments brought on this hell. Turn these people mad. I'll fucking kill you. Mad? Oh, you better brace yourself. I'll be waiting. Who's laughing now, you? What? Shocking, isn't it? What the hell? But you're... dead? Yeah, I've been for days. Almost a week now. So is Bernard. What? Black Mountain, remember? That one scientist would know about my trial. But the radio. The Royce Bernard expedition. It's in the name. You had to be here. You had to pay. Both of you. Bernard wanted me off the NCR shit list in hope that they could eventually get me out here. But the judge would not yield to our potential. I did stay here at the Tops. We met here once at a party. I told you about what I dreamed of, and you gave me your men. No. You kidnapped them. Whatever you tell yourself, Lone Wolf. You couldn't handle the reality of what you had done. But a crack that your journey to escape slowly tore open. The sewers took a sledgehammer to what you had left. Then why am I here? Why'd I go through all this hell to wipe out your expedition, then you? To place the blame on something you can fix. To redeem yourself. Though you only brought death and ruin to the civilization here. Were surviving, building in the cloud, and you ended their hopes and dreams by coming here. Ironic, isn't it? The man who wanted to restore the old world's glory snuffed out what was left of this one's. But they shot first, as did the NCR and the cannibals. Did you get so tired of being on the defense that you assumed everyone was going to? You adopted their savagery, eating your way not with meat but lead until you reached the last. Not all your victims were as you saw them. From the 38 to now, you still left a trail of destruction, death. It's all my fault. Now the cards have been pulled back. I'll see myself out. What am I going to do now? What you set out to do. Escape. Begin again. Remember, Sergeant. You chose damnation. No one forced this on you. Now get out of here. Let go. Begin again. Sounds like you went through hell by your Pip-Boy's records. How'd you escape with your sanity?
Who says I did?